So I just finished Dragons Rising Season 2 in its entirety, and here's my thoughts. Spoilers ahead, obviously, and this is talking about the season as a whole, not in the two parts we got. First off, the animation is still amazing, and the new tournament was well animated, but it was hard to keep track of all the new powers they introduced. I feel like it would have been better if they had been established more so that we could know who has what element. However, I did chuckle a bit at Pellman's face reveal. As for part 1, I absolutely love the elemental grappling hooks and wish this concept was introduced to the show sooner. Imagine them swinging around Ninjago City during something like the Sons of Garmadon era. There's potential for a spider ninja team there. The ninja's dynamic with Rontu and Egot was also good, and the way Kai first achieved the Rising Dragon Strike was very satisfying. Although Kai's sacrifice didn't feel very impactful to me. There have been so many fake-out deaths in Ninjago that at this point I'm just desensitized to them. I liked the split personality concept with Jordana slash Rox, and the reveal that Wu caused the merge was shocking. However, I feel like the build-up to the finale in Part 2 had too much going on, but the ending made up for it. I also enjoyed Evil J, but wish we got to see more of him, since he just gets kicked out of the tournament after around 5 minutes of screen time. Hopefully he turns good again in Season 3. Some of the new characters are kinda hard to take seriously, and Ruby was cringe as hell, to the point where it felt like brain rot having him on screen. Seriously, if I have to hear Stang Zoot one more time, it would have killed the show for me. Also, Wildfire still sucks and is basically a complete goofball now. The one thing I will say about her is if they portrayed her as a calculating psychopath instead, it would make her much more interesting as a character. Aaron's crash out from the ninja was understandable, but also very unexpected, which sucks because he was my favorite of the new characters, and I feel like it's too soon for him to turn evil after just 1 year in the show. Felt like he had potential to be a successor to Lloyd. In all honesty, Part 2 has the same problems as The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but way worse, and I hope it doesn't suffer the same fate as TASM 2 with nothing paying off. I feel like Season 2 set up too much too soon, and the interwoven plot points, especially in Part 2, were really hard to keep track of. But overall, I felt like Season 2 was a huge step down from Season 1. We went from ninja versus fascist government, clearly inspired by the Nazis, to a convoluted rehash of villain needs MacGuffins to bring back ancient evil, and a slow-paced, messy Tournament of Elements remake. Seriously, they tried shoving a season's worth of story into a half a season which barely had any relation to the first half. Overall, I'm giving it a generous 6 out of 10, praying Season 3 is better paced, but if Netflix doesn't change their airing schedule, I might not even watch it. There's a reason I waited till the end of the year to put a review out for Season 2, and it's because I waited until the end of the year to binge the whole thing. That's that.